Okay, so now we need to delete this cookie. So let's see how we can do that. That's going to be in logout.php. If they click the logout button, we need to delete this cookie, make sure that they can't get back into the home page. So to delete the cookie, we'll do a set cookie with username, make sure we delete the right one. We'll remove the value and we'll set the expiration equal to 1. By doing this, we can ensure it expires because it's setting the expiration date back to 1970. Then we'll redirect them. So we'll say location equal to login.php. Notice here, I didn't say go back to login form. We actually have our backend code handling when to display the login form and when not to display the login form. So if we redirect them back to login.php, you'll see that the username cookie is not set. So it will pull up the login form and let them log in again. Here I'm calling exit to make sure that this script is done executing. Okay, so here I'm setting the cookie to expire. Here I am redirect them back to the login. Now some students aren't too sure what this header location does. Okay, so let's pull up a standard HTTP request, which is something similar to when we're doing a GET request. So you see, in a standard HTTP request, you're going to have the request line, a header, followed by an empty line, which indicates the end of the header, and the message body. So remember, a GET request sends it in the URL. So if I scroll down and look at an example GET request, here I have a GET request going to hello.htm, and I'm using HTTP version 1.1. The user agent will be the browser. So somebody's using Mozilla 4.0. The host is where it's going to. So it's going to tutorialspoint.com. It specifies the accepted language, encoding, and connection. Okay, this is all in the HTTP request header. If I'm doing a post, you see now the post contains the body. So earlier I said if I'm doing a post, it's not in the URL, it's actually in the HTTP response body. Okay, what you'll see here. So here I'm using a post request. I still specify where it's going to and specify the HTTP version. Agent still Mozilla. The only difference here is I have a body. So now I'm sending up a post request and I'm sending up my parameters here. One is license ID is equal to string, and so I'm sending up another one, content is equal to string, and so I'm sending up a third one, parameters XML is equal to string. So I'm sending up 3 key value pairs in this post request. So when I send up an AJAX request, this is what it looks like. Get will be in the URL, post will be in the HTTP body. So if I come back to the code, we can see this thing run. So I've uploaded the code. I can come back to the browser, refresh the page. You'll see that the cookie has been deleted. So here if I try to do test and the wrong password, I'll get my error message, incorrect password. So if I type the right one, it'll log in, it'll set the cookie. If I do a log out, it's now clearing the cookie, which is good. If I log in again, I can go from page 1 to page 2. I can log out on page 2. It also deletes the cookie. But now here's something that you're going to want to prevent on your final project. It's called URL hacking. Continue to the next video to find out how you can protect against URL hacks.